welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Showdown. This time we're back into Pokabilities. This time with a new sand team, focused more on hard sand. So we are running Gigalith with Assault Vest, Sturdy, Sandstream, and Sand Force. Again, all really good abilities, especially with Sandstream and Sand Force being able to boost its Rock, Steel, and Ground moves, as well as us getting stabbed to Rock since we are Rock type. And Assault Vest just to make us as much of a special tank as we possibly can. So I went with Earthquake, Iron Head, Rock Blast, and Stone Edge. Rock Blast for substitutes, and that Iron Head just because it's boosted by Sand Force. Same with Earthquake and Stone Edge. Not much really else. These three moves are just generally good. Iron Head would be good for stuff like Clefable, and Stone Edge would be just a really good stab move if it ever hits. Went with max special defense, max attack, with Adamant Nature, remaining in HP, just so we can boost, because that 259 will be 1.5 times with the Assault Vest, and it will also be 1.5 times with Sandstorm. So that would mean that we would get a massive doubling to our special defense, which would make us a really good special tank. Next up we have Garchomp, Rocky Helmet with Sandveil and Rough Skin. So against a physical attacker, it'd be really good since not only do we have evasive boost in evasion in Sandstorm, but we also, when they do make contact with us, they'll be losing 1/8 of their HP, plus another 1/6 off of Rocky Helmet. So then I have Sword Stance, just to boost our attack, Dragon Claw, Aqua Tail, and Earthquake. Aqua Tail to go against stuff like Tyranitar, other Garchomp, Gigalith, and other ground types we may come across like Hippowdon. Dragon Claw is, while Outrage is a higher damaging dragon move, Dragon Claw is a lot more reliable because of the because you get confused after using Outrage. You don't get confused after using Dragon Claw. If you want to run with a less accurate move, you could run Dragon Rush instead. Or even for multi-hit moves, you could run with Scale Shot, but I'm going with Dragon Claw. And Earthquake just for a good stab move. Boosting max attack, max defense, Adamant Nature, rest in HP, just so we get the most out of our attack, and our defensive stats. Next up we have a special Kommo-o, Aguav Berry, Bulletproof, Soundproof, and Overcoat. Bulletproof and Soundproof gives us to a lot of immunities to moves such as Seed Bomb, Rock Slide, Rock Blast. I actually don't know if Rock Slide, but Aura Sphere, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Focus Blast. And then Soundproof protects us from Boomburst, Hyper Voice, Liquid Voice, as well as Snarl. And then Overcoat protects us from damage from Sandstorm and Hail. So we went with Clangorous Soul. Loses 1/3 of our HP, but boosts all of our stats by 1, excluding HP, evasion, and accuracy. Boomburst just for a massive nuke of an attack. Clanging Scales for a strong special attack. And Stab and Aura Sphere just for the reliability of its attack if we're against something like Garchomp or something else with Sandveil. That being said, we have max special attack, max defense with a decrease, with it being modest nature. I went with boosting defense since Clanging Scales does lower our defense by 1 each time we use it, and it's likely that will be the move that we use the most. So we'll likely also be needing to switch out with our already loss of HP to Clangorous Soul. So next up we have Clefable Leftovers with Unaware, Cute Charm, and Magic Guard. Again, Cute Charm not too useful to us as it's not very useful in general, but Infatuation could be really helpful in the long run. In case we are getting into a tanking a weaker physical attack. Magikarp protects us from Toxic, as well as Burns, as well as Sandstorm. And Unaware, it's really good because then stuff like Clangorous Soul have no effect on us, Swords Dance will have no effect on us. So we're pretty good on how we are able to tank hits because all of them will be non-boosted. As for our moveset, we have Magicoat, Teleport, Moonblast, and Fire Blast. Went with Fire Blast just for coverage. Although you probably could switch this out for something like Grass Knot, which I actually will. It's just like in my last team that I did, pretty much. It is almost identical to this Clefable, except for replacing Psychic with Grass Knot. Plus, our EVs are also very different. We're running a physical set with Bold Nature, max defense, max HP with the remaining in special attack. I wanted to focus mostly on being able to tank a physical hit, just so we can try to get Cute Charm to activate. Next up is a really weird set. It is a special Tyranitar. Just like Kommo-o, Tyranitar is typically a physical attacker, although Kommo-o is more likely to possibly run a special set. Tyranitar is surprisingly able to as well. He's got a 95 base special attack, equivalent to that of Clefable. So it's like, not only that, Tyranitar has great coverage moves. It has access to Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Focus Blast, Ancient Power, Blizzard, Surf, Thunderbolt, Thunder. Like, it has such a great special move pool. So it's able to utilize it with something like Life Orb, like I'm doing here. You could also run Choice Specs if you are feeling like you could work with that rather than using Life Orb. But with that, you probably need to get rid of like Thunderbolt and switch it out, Thunderbolt and Surf, because of stuff like Gastrodon, pretty much just walling you there with half your moveset. That being said, Surf, Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse, Ancient Power. Surf and Thunderbolt could be switched out for stuff like Earth Power and Flamethrower, Focus Blast, Ice Beam, another really good one, Blizzard. Like, again, the Tyranitar is such a huge move pool that you could really run anything with it, and it still work. That being said, Modest Nature, max special attack, but I also went max HP with a little boost in special defense, since we do get that Rock-type Sandstorm boost to our special defense, and just so we could try to tank a little bit more attacks. And lastly, we have Dracozolt with a wide lens to boost our accuracy a little bit, since we are going to be at a 0.8 accuracy for everything. That way it'll be a 0.9, so everything will be about 90 accuracy. We have Bolt Beak, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Aerial Ace. I went with Bolt Beak because it's Bolt Beak. It's abnormally strong, especially with Sand Rush, doubling our speed. Earthquake, I went just because we're gonna get the boost from. I believe there's already a standard boost from Sandstorm a little bit, but even if not, Earthquake is really good against stuff like Tyranitar and Gigalith, who are going to be very common. Dreadclaw really good for stuff like Kommo-o, Garchomp, stuff like that. It's also just a generally decent stab move. And lastly, I went with Aerial Ace because it is going to be perfectly accurate, and if we really need to hit something without having to worry about missing, we have Aerial Ace to fall back on. I went with max speed with max attack, running Jolly Nature, just so we can get the most out of our speed. Will be around 525, a little bit lower than that, and then the rest we have into HP. That being said, we're able to now jump into a game. Last time our team worked pretty well, but it kind of fell apart slightly. But now hopefully we can get a better start off with this. Going to lead Gigalith into Hippowdon. So I believe our best move would probably be something We could switch into Garchomp. He's probably gonna Yawn. Hope that he misses Yawn. Oh no, he's gonna Stealth Rock. Okay. Alright, so I actually don't want to face that. To me, that's just... it's unsportsmanlike, I guess. Okay, so it's a Hail Team. So we're gonna start with Kommo-o. Well, he only has one Hail Center. Switch to Gigalith. Iron Head and probably switch into Kommo-o. Head probably still our best move, but we're probably gonna go down to this if we keep taking this. We're gonna switch to Clefable. Probably switch back into Ninetales. Switch back into the Gigalith. Block Aurora Veil. And we win. Yeah, so we would have lost that had he just attacked rather than keep setting up or trying to set up Aurora Veil. That's a little bit weird to me. I mean, I guess you probably go for Spores. Because you'll probably lead Pelipper, right? It's just what would make sense, right? I don't know. It's probably gonna go for Spore. You have nothing that can really absorb it though. So I was gonna say he's gonna switch. Oh no, he's gonna substitute. Leftovers, not Black Sludge. So an Energy Ball. He hasn't switched out. There he goes. So now what we can do is switch to Clefable. We did hit a max Rock Blast though. It's a little surprising. I'm really surprised he hasn't tried to switch out to Rain. It feels like that would make sense for him. Okay, now here comes Pelipper. Switch back to Gigalith. Yeah, Gigalith would be the best one to tank a special hit. Probably gonna try to Spore me just to shut me down. Oh no, he's gonna Toxic. Alright, so he's getting spooked. Switch over to T-Tar. Thankfully we didn't go for Thunderbolt because he's probably going to switch into Swampert. Either Swampert or Azumarill. Maybe Magnezone, but definitely not going to be King Kong, Swampert. Kinda want to power play this. Oh. Tried power playing. Actually do more damage, I think, with especially if he switches back into Pelipper. You know, we can just switch back to Grass Knot. And of course now he switches back to Pelipper. He's back over to Gigalith, we just need to switch right back out. Hey, Sandstorm took him out. Probably switch back to Pelipper, right? Yep. Switch to Kommo-o. Probably should have thought he was going to take the skull, though we will go down. Oh, we're not going to go down. I'm actually going to try to keep Gigalith for one more Sandstorm. And teleport out. Oh, Magnezone also teleport. Switch to Magnezone. Okay, he's actually gonna let Magnezone take the hits. Oh, so we still outspeed against Pelipper. Hey, he's gonna switch this one. Kommo-os are gonna be our best. Alright, now he's really spooked. Clanging Scales, we don't outspeed unfortunately, so he's probably gonna take some Dragon Balls. Or Hurricane. So there goes Dracozolt. Oh. Yeah, so we'll just let Dracozolt go down. So we have a shot. As long as we don't hit ourselves. Alright. We can win this. If only he would have went for Flash Cannon. All because of Stealth Rock, which is why I hate singles. So I do one more. Alright, so Kangaskhan is a little scary because of Early Bird and Scrappy, and honestly all three of its abilities are actually pretty good together, especially Inner Focus and Scrappy. So first I'm going to leave Clefable because I feel like he's going to be one to pout on and stuff wrong. Conqueror is actually really good. You get the burn off the guts, and then sheer force something like the elemental punches. Now he's gonna be Conqueror. Oh, he's gonna switch to his own equipment. I'll drop special. There we go. Magic Coat. Okay, so I thought he's gonna Stealth Rock. Why did he use Toxic? I don't want to give him sand, but I might have to. He's probably going to Toxic again. This is a Clefable. Probably Toxic Wish protects in Stealth Rock or Teleport instead of Protect. So it seems like they disconnected. Guess I'll be back if they reconnect. Okay, so it seems like it didn't come back, so I guess not only is that our second victory, but it's also the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will have the sets of these Pokemon in the description below if you want to tweak it or use the entire team for yourself. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.